What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I am Jay. This is Jay's Life Out Loud, a channel about nothing, but it's about something. As y'all can see, I'm outside and here in the backyard. We're here in Michigan. Temperatures have dropped, and this weekend we got a little heat up. So a lot of people were surprised to get this nice little heat wave or weekend Indian summer. So decided to come outside and shoot. Got one of my old Jay's Life Out Loud t-shirts. Need to make up some more, maybe sell some. So I decided my video today is about goals. Goal apostrophe S, goals. And I know we all have different goals, different places, different things we want to do. Sometimes we have short lists, sometimes we have long lists. Sometimes the lists change as we change. Sometimes the lists change as we get older. And the material things kind of fall by the wayside, and we become more selective of the goals that we want to accomplish. And sometimes the goals are more stressful. They're more intense. They carry more weight. Some of us are looking to retire early. Some of us are looking for other streams of income. Some of us are looking for ways out of the job they're in. Some of us are getting to the age where we're thinking we haven't had children yet, and we want kids, and is it too late? And a lot of goals that you set for yourself when you were younger are not falling in line with, maybe they're not falling where you thought they would be right now. Some of us may have thought we would be married by now. Some of us may thought we would have purchased a home by now. So there are so many different goals that could be out there. It's hard to name them all. But the one thing that hit me was that the goals have, as different as the goals are for everybody, they still have the same basic principles behind them. You know, and I ask the Lord to guide my words in every video that I do. I try to remember to ask him that, but I believe the common goals, the one is discipline. Whatever your goal is, whatever that accomplishment you're looking to make, it's going to take discipline. Regardless of what it is, it's going to take some type of discipline. If you wanting to start a business, it's going to take discipline. You're going to have to save up so you can start the business. You may want to start small and move your way up. Also, with any list, and I'm just going to add this, is with any goal, if you have several goals or even one goal, with that one goal, you will have to write down the goal and then write down the steps to get to that goal. That's definitely important. And take the discipline to get to every goal one at a time. Because a lot of times I think we try to skip from one thing, skip from start and jump all the way to the finish line. And life doesn't work like that. Sometimes it can look that way, that we can just jump to the end, and what ends up happening is we can believe we have the structure, and then the structure collapse because we didn't do the foundation things that we needed to make that foundation solid to have something to stand on. Or it comes too fast and you don't appreciate exactly what it took to get there, because maybe somebody else gave it to you. Maybe somebody else gave you $50,000 to start that restaurant. Maybe you saving for a car and somebody came along, or a family member said, hey, look, I got this old car, you know, it'll get you to A to B, and I haven't had no problems with it. I'm going to let you have it for, you know, a little or nothing, or they may just give it to you. And I think in those situations, a lot of times we don't appreciate it as much as we would have if we would have worked for it and saved for it. Because you look at that item or that car and you'll look at it and say, well, wow, you know, I came a long way. It took blood, sweat, and tears to get that. It wasn't only the money, the monetary, it was also the sweat equity that you put into it to get to that goal. Writing these goals down, the next step in each goal will be the discipline. You have to have discipline. If you're trying to save money, maybe you can't go out and eat like you used to. You can't go out every weekend or 5 times a week and go grab something. I don't care if you're just spending like $6 or $7 a day on coffee or lunch or whatever it is. Sometimes that it's definitely has to be a sacrifice where you say, look, I'm going to buy coffee, make my coffee at home before I leave to work. I'm going to make my lunch before I leave to work. I'm going to meal prep for the week, whatever it may be. But that takes discipline. If it's weight loss, it takes discipline to drive by McDonald's and not get your favorite combo. It takes discipline to make sure that you make it to the gym. If you have a schedule, you're going to say, I'm going Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then try to make it maybe Sunday. That's discipline. To make yourself do those things, and you add in, you have to be too dedicated. It takes dedication to get to these goals, complete. I watched a lady that has, she's bought up a whole block in Highland Park, Michigan, and she's doing it for the community. She's doing all types of classrooms and, you know, certain houses, and she wants to provide lunches and, I mean, everything. And I can see the dedication that she has. It's a man from my neighborhood, Calvin Mann. He mentors young men, and I see his dedication. I've seen him on videos, you know, talking about the journey and the downfalls of wanting to help these young men. Not as far as the young men, but the hate that comes with it, which is surprising, because, you know, people put all types of stigmas on someone that wants to do something with the youth. It's always something negative that comes. Oh, what they trying to do? They trying to do something to these kids or whatever. And it's like, for that person, it's got to be a hurting feeling. I've watched him cry on camera and talk about it. And it's called Emily. That's what it's called. So if you want to look that up, Calvin Mann. And if you got a son that needs mentoring, or you're a single mother and you need a mentor, definitely look towards him. But yeah, it's dedication. And I've seen him for years. I remember him selling the Emily shirts, just, you know, hand to person, like, Danny, you know, I got these shirts, whatever, you know, putting them on Facebook. I got these shirts, letting people know where the money was going to. It takes dedication. Another thing that it takes is consistency. I've heard people say, the most famous person I heard it say, and I always go back to her because I believe that's where it really kicked in. If I heard it before, I think when she said it, it kicked in. Oprah said, if you do anything more than 30 days, it becomes habit. Consistency is also a key. You can work on your goals and slack off and say, you know, well, maybe next year or whatever the case may be, and it'll take even longer. And the more times you start this goal up and you stop in between and you get distracted or you let other things in life distract you, it's the longer it's gonna take to get to that goal. But if you stay consistent and you say, look, I'm gonna have to stop right here for a moment, and come back and pick it up, that's fine. But at the same time, if you want to be consistent with it, you can go from full speed ahead to slow down to, doing it mid-range or just a little bit, or okay, I'm a allot an hour out of my day, or I'm a allot an hour out of my week to do this certain thing. But I believe in most cases, it's always something that you can do to stay consistent on reaching your goals. And I know that the hardest part about reaching your goal is in the middle. That's where it's going to come, in the middle. Because in the middle, in the start and to the end, it's that middle part. It's that middle part where it gets hard. It's almost like we go to work. You start your work week on Monday, and that's what they call Wednesday, hump day. It's when you get over that hump. And once you get over Wednesday, you say, okay, Friday right around the corner. Friday right around the corner. So it's in the middle where that faith really has to kick in. It's in the middle where you're going to have to take that pot, throw in that discipline, that dedication, and that consistency, and stir it even harder. Throw that faith in there. Faith not only in God, but faith in yourself. And keep working at it. Don't give up. Whatever it is, if it's a small goal, if it's a huge goal, the experience really is in the journey. Much love to y'all. Our community is getting bigger and bigger. Last time I checked, we were up to 314 members of the Jay's Life Out Loud community, and I appreciate each and every one of you that take time out of your busy day to watch my videos. Those of you that have told me that you ride to work and you put me over to hook the phone up to your radio and listen to me on the way to work, I appreciate you. And I will give a shout out to Brian, one of my co-workers. He's a big supporter, man, and I appreciate you, man. Nothing but love. Dee, she's another supporter of the channel, and she leaves her comments, and it's well appreciated, and I appreciate you. Love you. Monique, she takes the time to watch my videos. She makes her comments, or she'll say something at work funny about it, and I appreciate that. My mom, I appreciate you for always watching. Dee, my big sister, I call her my big sister, out in Atlanta. We've never met through social media, and she adopted me as her little brother. I appreciate you for always watching. And other YouTubers that always show love, it is very much appreciated. And the ones that have shared my videos, Stacy from Hands in the Dirt, Jay from Juicing with Jay, my sister, I cannot think of her name. It's going since you know who you are, you always share my videos. And I can't, as soon as I get off here, I'm going to think of the channel. I can't think of her name. But I appreciate everybody. And I got a message. There are several people that I know that watch this channel and never leave a comment. I don't know if they don't want me to know that they're watching. I don't know if they don't have a YouTube account or whatever, but I know you watch. It's by the comments that you make when I see you that I know you watch. And even in your watching, you also support because it goes to the views. So I'm going to say, even if you watch out of hate, or if you watch out of, oh, he a fool, or he don't know this, or he don't know that, if you're watching, you also support me. So I thank you. And on this Sunday, I would like to say that I pray that your weekday, your work week is blessed. I pray that the devil stays at bay. I plead the blood of Jesus over you. I pray that the Lord sends his angels and surrounds you with his angels to keep you safe as you go back and forth to work and as you go doing your daily routines. I pray that your week is blessed and that blessings rain down on you this week. I pray for abundance in your life. I pray for healing in your life. I pray that there are so many things that will come your way to enlighten you this week, to bring new perspective as we go on this journey of just dealing with life, people, society, and all the things that are coming or that are here that we deal with on a daily basis. I pray that it's easy. I pray that your yoke is easy. I pray that you learn how to take things and let it roll off your back and keep smiling and keep appreciating life, that you are still here, you still breathing, you still kicking, you can still put up a fight. You are beautiful and wonderfully made. And I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Peace.